Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, max out your savings. The more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Plus, get free home delivery on any smart bed with base. Limited time. Check it out at a Sleep Number store near you or at sleepnumber.com today.
AFR On Demand is brought to you by Breck Golf. Try Beaver Creek today, just 20 minutes from downtown Baton Rouge in the Zachary area. They've got a PGA Tour driving range, a short game practice area, 30 to 40-yard practice shots. It's a great place to chip and putt and practice if you don't have time for a full round. Book your tee time today, golf.breck.org, golf.breck.org.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Raising Cane studio.
Let's ride! You can't handle the
Riot Radio Hour.
Let's do that again.
Guess who's back again?
I want some more.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Well, let's start the insanity. Giddy up.
With Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot.
Let me find out you ain't spanked the
Hour 3. Off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Matt.
Love you, Matt.
Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
We're here. Glad you are as well. 5 o'clock quitting time. Glad you're driving home with us. You, Brett?
Yeah, bro.
It's trick or treat tonight. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's going on at the Theriot? Oh, we'll get to it. I'm jetting out of here. What time does trick or treat start? Is it started already?
I think 6.
6 starts at 6.
6. Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it's 6 to 8.
Okay. All right. A little trick or treat piece. Do that coming up here in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get a Saints and Rams preview and prediction.
Okay.
Do that here in about 12 minutes from right. I've been what? Muse just gave me like somebody farted in here look.
Oh, no, because it's just like, that's right, the Saints play the Rams this weekend, and we just haven't talked about it at all.
It's so weird because in a normal week where LSU didn't fire its coach and its athletic director, and the governor lost his mind, in a normal week, this would have been, I mean, Tyler Shuck, your rookie quarterback draft pick starting for the first time would be the biggest story here. And it's been very little of that really at all.
Tyler Shuck starting? Let's go. You called that last week, man. Good job.
We'll do that in about a dozen minutes.
Oh, boy.
I don't know that I called that he'd be starting this game.
No, but you said, hey, if you're going to let him play, this is.
Oh, yeah. This was like predicting Tyler Shuck was going to start at some point this year is like predicting the sun would rise. I mean, Spencer Rattler would have had to have this team in playoff contention for them not to make a move. Like, you used the 40th pick. You were going to play him, period. That was never in doubt. It's like, you don't have to like it or agree with it, or you can like Rattler, and it's all fine. But you use the 40th pick on a quarterback. Mm-hmm. He is going to play, period. Unless if Rattler had you at 5-2 right now, or 5-3, and you're in contention, you're 1-7.
Mm-hmm.
It's your worst start in 25 years. Like, yes, you're going to play the other guy. Of course you are, because you're going to have a chance to pick quarterback first overall in April. Dumpster fire for Nussmeier. It's happening. You don't think it's happening? No, you don't think so anymore? Nah. All right, let's pick some games. Hit it, Muse.
Let's do it.
Let's pick our games. Here we go. All right, Paulie, if you would. Let's look at our...
he's gaining.
How did we do? All right, your boy went 4-6 last week. You went 5-5, so you picked up a game.
Yeah,
so I'm 49-38. You're 36-51. Stay hot. Did we have a guest picker last week? No guest picker. What did we do last week? I just did it myself. With Theriot and I?
Yeah, it was just you and Theriot down one.
Oh, because Theriot didn't bring a guest picker.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
You just decided you weren't going to do the one thing I asked you to do? How about Zach Von Rosenberg and April Burkholder, each at 8-2? Dixon McMakin, voice of the Tigers. Charles Alexander, legendary. He was here the week his number 4 was retired, 7-3. E-Rock, Erica Moscona, 6-4. Chris Marler, 6-3. We had a 9 game. I don't know where I lost my brain. In just a couple of weeks, we didn't pick 10 games. Kalen Chio and Lexi Zeiss. We were in Nashville a couple of weeks ago. Each went 4-4. It's all right. They can do flips on a 6-inch piece of wood. I mean, it's incredible. Like the balance beam flipping around and handstands.
It's not smart.
Insane.
I don't know who decided that was a smart, fun thing to do. It's not
Gymnastics?
Smart. Yeah.
It's crazy.
The balance beam is not smart.
I love that sport, though. I mean, the athleticism is awesome.
Off the charts.
It's incredible.
It is. I agree.
Like, really, I don't know. I mean, you have to be very small, but powerful and agile. It's a really incredible sport. All right, anyway. All right, Mr. The Ride, here we go. 11 a.m. Vanderbilt is at Texas. How about this one?
Give me Vandy.
You know, Phil Steele was here earlier, and he's bullish on Texas. Winning, covering. Texas is favored in this game, which is odd. I agree with you. I just think Vandy's a better team with a better quarterback. It's on the road, and I don't really care. I like Vanderbilt to win the game as well. Miami is at SMU. How about that one?
That's an interesting one.
Yep.
Give me Miami.
SMU, really disappointing a week ago, but they come home against the Canes. They're a big underdog in that game, SMU is. I think I really like SMU in the points at home in this one. Big spot. I think I like Miami to win it. They had their turd in the punch bowl with their game against Louisville a couple of Fridays ago. So I like Miami here in this one as well. All right, cocktail party. Georgia at Florida, the Billy Gonzalez debut.
Yeah, Georgia's going to beat them pretty bad here. And I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah. Both teams coming off a bye. I just don't think Florida's any good. I think it's 7.5 is weird to see that spread what it is. Rivalry game. Can't tend to be close. Actually, last year, we saw quarterback change in Florida, and then, you just DJ Lagway had the hamstring injury in that game. Otherwise, probably they might have found a way to sneak out the upset. So it can typically be close, but I'm with you. Georgia, way better. Give me the Bulldogs. Texas Tech at Kansas State.
Texas Tech.
I am
by 100.
I am going to predict the outright upset here for the Kansas State Wildcats. I think Texas Tech has been good. I think they are not invincible. We saw them lose a couple weeks ago in a tough spot where they were on the road. On the road again here, and Kansas State the last month has been playing awesome. Nobody pays attention because they were so bad in the first month of the season. I really like Kansas State in the spot. And I don't think they cover. I think Kansas State wins that football game.
Oh, wow.
I do. Mississippi State at Arkansas.
Mississippi State.
Give me Arkansas. I'm going to keep going to the well with Bobby Petrino. He's got that offense playing well. Eventually they'll break through. They're at home. They should get it. South Carolina at Ole Miss.
Oh, wow.
I have 2 USCs on my sheet. That's why I just said that. Are you really thinking about this?
Yeah, I am a little
Why?
bit. Give me Ole Miss.
Why are you thinking about that?
I don't know. I just think Ole Miss is going to do Ole Miss things
Why were you,
at some point.
Oh, like lose a game they had no business losing?
Yeah.
I think South Carolina emptied the tank last week against Alabama on the road. Now you got to go on the road again after blowing that game last week. They had that game in hand, and the Lenore Sellers just literally fumbled the game away. So I think devastating loss after being sky high last week. Now you go on the road again. I think Ole Miss, no problems, beats up on South Carolina. Georgia Tech at NC State. 8-0 Georgia Tech on the road, night game in Raleigh. Is this the time Georgia Tech falls?
Nah, they're going to win. Georgia Tech.
I kind of want to pull the upset again, just like with K-State.
You should. You have a huge lead.
It's boring when we keep picking the same. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, give me NC State. Yeah, give me NC State to win outright. Best game of the day, I think, on the card. Oklahoma at Tennessee.
Yeah.
De facto playoff elimination. Both teams are 6-2. Whoever loses, third loss, you're out.
Tennessee's going to win this.
Tennessee's pass defense is atrocious. Oklahoma's defense is really good. Defense travels. Give me the Sooners. I'll take Oklahoma. All right, 3 more. This is Southern Cal at Nebraska.
Give me Southern Cal.
Give me Nebraska.
Okay.
I'm taking all these home underdogs. I just think K-State, NC State, Nebraska, home underdogs. I think huge emotional spots where they play sky high. I don't know that I'm going to hit on all these. I love all of them with the points if you're betting against the spread. I love taking all of them with the points. Especially NC State, if you can get the hook, and Nebraska 4 and a hook. I love that. SMU, I think Miami wins that game, but I love SMU plus 10.5. Home dogs getting all these points. That's the way I'm leaning this weekend against the spread. But I do think you're going to see some of these outright upsets. All right, finally, Cincinnati at Utah. We've talked about it all week, Muse and I. Stinky, stinky, stinky line in this game.
What is it?
10.5.
Give me Cincinnati.
In Cincinnati, 7-1, ranked 17th. Utah is 6-2, ranked 24th. Utah is a 10.5 point favorite in this game. I mean, I have faded Utah a bunch this year, and I look bad every time I do it, so I will go with the Utes at home. See if they can hold up. No, actually, I take that back. I bet on Utah. I faded BYU, and that has bit me in the behind. But anyway, I'll take Utah at home in this one. All right, it's after further review. We're glad you're with us. We're brought to you by Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. Windows, door, siding. Oh, yeah. They do shutters as well over at Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. Energy efficient replacement windows, beautiful entry doors, hardy plank vinyl siding. They do it all. They do it better than anyone else over at Relief Windows. Look, cold weather's coming, so you know you're going to have all those frigid temps. You don't want those costly air leaks because you know what happens? That cold air gets in. What happens? Your heater has to work harder to make sure your home stays comfortable. So reduce your energy bills, save money, increase your home's resale value, beautify the exterior of your home. Relief Windows does it all. Windows, doors, siding. Oh, yeah. They do shutters, too. Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. What'd you think about that?
It was a good read.
You like that one?
Yeah, you did well.
You like that one a lot?
That was a good read. You're
Me
good
too.
at that.
Yeah, I like
good
that.
reads.
We'll grab a quick break. As we talked about potential replacements, permanent replacements for Scott Woodward as LSU's athletic director, one of the names that's been commonly mentioned appears to have already removed his name from consideration. We'll get to that when we come back, and we'll get you a pick on Saints and Rams. Don't move, it's AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by the Watermark and the Renaissance. Watermark downtown, Renaissance Southtown. You ever been to Watermark, Baton Rouge?
I have.
Have you? It's a beautiful spot.
It's gorgeous.
Voted by you the best hotel in the best 225. Literally Baton Rouge's premier luxury hotel. It is gorgeous. If you've never been inside a Watermark Baton Rouge, the picture of luxury, all the gorgeous marble in the lobby, the original artwork throughout the building. When you go down the marble staircase from the lobby underground, it's where they've got the old bank vaults, because it's the old Louisiana National Bank building. And so they've hollowed out those bank vaults and converted them into meeting and private dining space.
Nice.
So if you want to have like a private dinner, you could do it down in those bank vaults. You want to have like a board meeting with all the connectivity and everything that you need for power and internet, they have all that for you as well. It's incredible. It's right there at Watermark Baton Rouge. So you want to have an event downtown at Watermark Baton Rouge, call Allison Crump, the event coordinator. She'll take care of getting everything set up for you. It's Watermark Baton Rouge, downtown on 3rd Street. Watermark Baton Rouge.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
She got her hands on her knees and then her bows on her thigh. She like to twerk and that's for certain 'cause I can tell she fine. She got me hype, I wanna bite her right now, yeah, yeah. Say, ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Look at all the shell, make that thing quell. Those in the clothes, spinning those when it's bad.
Rolling along here on a Football Friday edition of AFR, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Earlier today, LSU installed Verge Ausberry as the interim athletic director. The search for a full-time athletic director will begin in earnest whenever the new president is announced next week. Who's it going to be?
The president?
And why is it going to be Wade Roos?
It's going to be a really, really, really qualified candidate, and he's going to do wonders for the LSU system.
So there were 3 finalists. The new president will be announced Tuesday, correct?
Wednesday, maybe? I think Wednesday. Maybe Tuesday. One of the Tuesday.
I mean, aren't you on the committee?
Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those.
I think it's Tuesday. I think they said it today in the press conference that it's Tuesday. Anyway, so they'll announce the new president on Tuesday, and then at that point, I think I asked the question about. Didn't I ask the question? Who answered it? Muse, you got this all broken up. Who has answered the question about a timeline on a new AD? There's Ballard, number 2. Here's Scott Ballard.
There is not a timeline set for that. The first thing, like Verge said, the full concentration is to find a coach, find the best coach, period. That process has already started, as Verge said, with the team, the athletic department. So that truly is not something we're even going to address until we get that done.
It's interesting. So typically the athletic director hires the coach. Mm-hmm. But what they're saying here is so the new university president will be installed or will be announced on Tuesday. And then sometime later in the future, they'll hire a new permanent athletic director. But the challenge here is a football coach is going to want to know who their boss is. So that committee that's searching, Verge, Scott Ballard, Carmouche, Bordelon, Kuiper, whoever the next, he said there's one more person who he didn't name, but that committee, who is it? Oh, you know? Are you the guy?
No.
He just winked at me. I mean, I know you're not the guy, but
maybe
you know.
Search Committee Rye.
Search Committee Rye. Maybe they will have to explain to whoever the coaching candidates are what that process is. Sure. Who's going to be the next AD? Because any coach is going to you're going to want to know who your boss is. Who are you working for? Yep. So they're kind of going out of order here, but unless the Verge gets the job permanently. So yesterday, right after the release with Scott Woodward, and LSU mutually parting ways, I gave you 5 names, and I'll tell you this is to tell you how much forethought there was into this. They've already started contacting candidates. This was already a thing. It's like this was so. It's so transparent what's happened here. It's unfortunate how it's happened, but it's obvious if you're actually paying attention. So anyway, Verge is your in-house candidate, of course. There's 2 candidates from the state of Louisiana. Heath Schroyer is the AD at McNeese, and with Wade Roos expected to get the president's job, the McNeese president potentially bringing his AD with him. J.R. Teagues, the AD at McNeese, is someone else who I'm told is a person of interest who's been contacted. And then the 2 other big names sitting Power 4 ADs are Josh Brooks at Georgia and Mark Alford at Florida State, who's from Acadiana, went to Acadiana High. And then Josh Brooks is from Hammond, who went to school at LSU. His wife's from the area. And I was told if the job was offered, there'd probably be a strong desire from the family for him to move closer to home. But Josh Brooks just tweeted a bit ago and shared on social, Georgia fans, with success often comes speculation. Want to address it directly. I have not been contacted by anyone at LSU, but has your agent. And more importantly, I have no interest in any other job. My full focus remains on the University of Georgia, our student athletes, coaches, staff, fans, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, let's go Dogs, all that stuff. So, of course, no one ever talks directly to the candidate. You talk to their agent, their representation. So it gives you plausible deniability. So he can say, I haven't been contacted by anyone at LSU. Sure you haven't, but your agent has. So, and if he's staying at Georgia, okay, it's a great job. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. But it may also be a thing where he's not the primary candidate, but he would be the most qualified, highest tier home run hire, right? A guy that's from LSU, an LSU guy who's a sitting AD already in the SEC at a very prominent program. It's basically what you did when you hired Woodward away.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Louisiana ties piece is something that it's interesting that you mentioned it. I don't know how important that is from the athletic director standpoint, but if you can get the Georgia guy, 100%. I mean, came in here and I thought hired a phenomenal baseball coach.
Wes Johnson.
Away from LSU. I mean, look, he was going to go anyway, but I think that was a great hire. I mean, Wes is amazing. And you see what they have going on the football side. So, I think he'd be a good one. But let me say this. And I don't have any inside information. You probably talk to way more folks about this than I do. But Verge Ausberry has been here for a really, really, really long time. And he's been involved in some wonderful hires. And he's been front and center in a lot of those hires. And he knows this process inside and out. He understands the relationship piece. He has done everything you could possibly do from the athletic director standpoint without having the title athletic director. And I think he deserves an opportunity. And if it's something that Verge wants, I don't know that he wants it, but I think 100% he should have an opportunity. And I think his resume says he deserves a chance.
Played at LSU, graduated from LSU, a multi-time graduate at LSU, and has been serving within LSU athletics for 3 decades. So, I mean, he's been here forever, man. So it'll be interesting to see what direction they go. I tend to agree with you. Verge was asked today, by the way, if he is a candidate for the full-time job. This is what Verge said when he was asked that question.
At this time, that's not a concern right now. Our concern is trying to get the best football coach we have here and making sure this department is stable. That's my job. I'm not looking to do anything future from that, but right now it's just stabilizing the department, making sure the coaches and the executive team is okay with everything they do and they're getting our support, and hiring a football coach.
By the way, Verge's son, Jaden Ausberry, plays at Notre Dame. I'm not saying Marcus Freeman will come, but I think he would take a courtesy phone call, don't you?
No, if you could get Marcus Freeman, come on, man.
Could you think he would take a courtesy phone call?
Absolutely, he would.
So you take the courtesy phone call.
I think he would.
And you can't land him if you don't take that for a courtesy phone call.
Oh, yeah. If he's even slightly interested, you hop on a plane right now. I'm a big fan.
What if LSU keeps stealing Notre Dame's coaches?
I mean, one of them's got to have to pan out, huh?
They just melt.
Come on.
got Paul Maneri from Notre Dame back in the day.
Won a championship.
Won a natty.
Yep.
Sure did. And when you bring him in, you bring him to Supper Club. That's where you take him, right?
Yeah, you do. You get them some drinks at the bar. Get them loose, talking. Talk numbers, do a little negotiating.
Yeah.
Then you go.
How does that night go at Supper Club?
I think you go to the bar,
Drinks
big,
at the bar.
beautiful bar, nice TVs, kind of set the mood. Then I think you meander over to your table. The apps. Ugh. The apps.
What you going for?
I don't think you can really go wrong.
You love the rolls, don't you?
The bread, but it's. Yeah, I do. It's hot, and it's got a little bit of a sweet feel to it. And
burn ends. Everybody loves the burn ends.
Yeah. You know what you do? You order every one of the apps. Why
Them
not?
all.
You roll out the red carpet for this guy. Then after that, I'm personally going straight with the steak. For sure, because that's what you do at Supper Club. Bless you.
Sneezed. Sorry.
And you got to pair that with a good red.
Yeah.
And really get him. Listen, that's when he really starts to say, "Yeah, you know what? I like this place." After a bottle of red, maybe a bottle and a half.
Bottle. Okay.
Yeah. Because you want to get him loose.
Yeah.
And then, bro, you hit him with the creme brulee.
Yeah.
They light the thing on fire. Follow it up with.
I know you're going with the butter cake.
Followed up with a slice of butter cake.
I know. Both creme brulee and butter cake.
Yeah. And then you
end
end
everything.
Yeah, and then you end the evening with a little after dinner drink.
Yeah. What would you have as an after dinner drink?
A little Kahlua and brandy. Maybe some skim milk on top. No, breast milk. Kahlua brandy and breast milk. That's what I'd go with.
I don't believe they have breast milk on the menu at Supper Club. They may. I mean, they have everything else. SupperClubBTR.com for your reservations. SupperClubBTR.com. Hey, look, it's Friday. A lot of people are out about trick-or-treating. If you don't want to be at the neighborhood, turn your light off, put the little bucket of candy on the front, go to Supper Club tonight. How about that? SupperClubBTR.com. You don't have a reservation? All right. You can always belly up to the bar. 14 bar stools, 7 bar tables, always open seating in the bar area. Check it out. SupperClubBTR.com. SupperClubBTR.com. All right, it's after further review. Glad you're hanging out with us here on this Football Friday. Let's do this. We're not going to break. Come back, preview Saints Rams.
Okay.
And then we'll do Ask Ryan to wrap up the show.
Sounds good.
Probably get some Halloween talk in there too.
Okay.
Candy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's AFR.
AFR.
Love telling you about Rev. Let's Rev, y'all. Let'sRev.com. Let'sRev.com. As a matter of fact, there's a commercial running for Rev that features Parish Construction and Roofing, because Parish Construction and Roofing at our office, we are Rev customers.
We sure are.
Because we at Parish Construction and Roofing love lightning fast internet speeds. 5 gigs of an all fiber network. How you like that? That's why 70,000 homeowners and business owners trust Rev. For 90 years, local company, local people, local support, backed by the power of a super fast all fiber network. That's Rev. Oh, by the way, there's Gordy Rush right there. How about that? There was Gordy and Tressie. Because here at Guarantee Media, we also are Rev customers. So why wouldn't you be? At your home or for your office, go to Let'sRev.com. Switch today. Let'sRev.com.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Back it up, don't stop, hit the flow, make it drop. Rock the boat, 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 left, right, come on, left, right.
Yeah, I feel like you lean back into training camp, all the things that we've done together and experienced through that whole process. Just because you're not starting games early in the year, you're still right there with the whole process. Obviously, those conversations as the week go are really important, just to kind of talk through how we see this thing playing out, some preferences, things that he's most comfortable with. And so, I feel like it'll put us in a good position.
Kellen Moore talking about Tyler Shuck. Saints heading out west to take on the L.A. Rams. It will be the sort of the dawn, I guess, of a new era for the New Orleans Saints. We all know the count by now. For the first time since Archie Manning in the early 1970s, the Saints, this is the highest pick the Saints have used on a quarterback since Archie Manning in the early 1970s. Number 40 overall for Tyler Shuck. Saints are 1-7. Spencer Rattler last year lost all 6 starts, started 1-7 this year. They make a change after the turnovers really started to creep in with Spencer Rattler. 6 turnovers in his last 6 quarters of football. So now it'll be Tyler Shuck. However, this is maybe the most unenviable task. You have to go on the road to make your first start against a Rams defense, which is hell on wheels, especially in that defensive front 7. The Rams are 3rd in the NFL in scoring defense. 3rd in the NFL in scoring defense. 3rd in the NFL in scoring defense at 16.7 points per game. By the way, the Saints did not find the end zone a week ago when they lost to Tampa 23-3. Do you care to give a thought on what your expectation would be for Tyler Shuck Sunday in L.A. at SoFi?
I mean, my expectation is not very high. My hope is that he makes it out of the game healthy. That's what I hope for. I don't think he's going to do very much. A game to start him is probably not this game, but, I mean, throw the kid to the fire. I guess we can see what happens.
I can think back to when Jackson Dart made his first start for the Giants. He started at home in a game against the Chargers, and the Chargers had a very hot start to the season, so that was one of those where, and then they were coming to the Saints the next week, and a lot of people thought, why not just wait, instead of starting against the Chargers, really difficult game, wait and start them against the Saints, maybe more manageable. Of course, they beat the Chargers, lost to the Saints. So I guess my point is in the NFL, it's hard to time your jump, man. Everybody's a pro. Everybody's good. And this will be pretty telling. I hate that you're not going to have Eric McCoy. He's out for the season. And your rookie tackles, or I guess your rookie left tackle and second-year right tackle, are going to be challenged. I mean, you got Jared Verse. You've got Byron Young. This team is second in the NFL in sacks with 26. They have a relentless pass rush, and the Saints are not very good at protecting the passer. And I wonder if this is a game, though, where Spencer Rattler's mobility might have actually served him better. But, again, you're a 2-touchdown underdog. I can't in good consciousness pick the Saints to win this football game. I could look up and down this matchup, and I don't know that there's anything I like. Los Angeles is coming off their bye as well, so they're healthy, they're rested, they're playing well. They're 5-2 on the season. The Saints are 1-7, starting a rookie quarterback for the first time with a backup center against arguably the best pass rush in the NFL. So I don't know where I would look at this as any advantage New Orleans has. The Rams, front seven against the Saints offensive line, huge advantage to the Rams, and maybe even more in particular, the one that I hate is the Rams passing offense, which they're third in the NFL in passing offense against the Saints pass defense, which they don't have a single legit number one corner. Kool-Aid McKinstry has been abused by other teams' number ones, and Puka Nacua now is healthy coming off the bye. So they're going to have their best receiver back healthy. You've got Matt Stafford, who is leading the NFL with almost 1,900 yards. They have a great pass rush against your young tackles, and you're starting a rookie quarterback for the first time, and you have a 30-year-old running back. I don't see any spot on the field where the Saints have an advantage where you could say that's going to work in their favor. Like, this is one of those games where if the Saints manage to win it, it's one of those games where they manage to win it just because it's weird NFL stuff and everybody's a pro and it's an any given Sunday thing. And, the Saints were a 2-touchdown underdog on the road at, I think it was maybe even 16.5 at Buffalo when they lost up there. But, I mean, they had a pass into the end zone in the fourth quarter that would have given them the lead. Had you held on to it, and they ended up losing by 12. But I don't know, man. There's just not a single advantage in this game that I would give New Orleans.
No, but like you said, I mean, it is the NFL. Everybody's good. They're all pros, and anything can happen. Now, I don't think the question is whether they're going to win or lose. I think the question is how much they're going to lose by. There are no real moral victories, but all things considered and everything that you just said with the rookie quarterback starting, I think you can take some positive out of it that doesn't include a win. And that's kind of what I'm
like
looking
what?
for. Well, if Shuck shows – if Shuck has a start like Jackson Dart did, you mentioned him earlier, then I think that's extremely positive. Win or lose, and if you can see a bright spot there and you can start to see something, a little bit of a spark, then I think that's great. We all knew starting this season how the season was going to play out. And then the ultimate question is always, who do you take, if you're terrible, with the first pick overall? And, that's what I'm looking for.
Rams 30-17, and it's not even going to feel that close. I think the Saints maybe score late. What you got?
I mean, they're going to score more than 30. I think the Rams will. I think they're going to score. I think it's going to be 42 to 20.
I only would say in the second half you probably see them rely on the run the clock, and try to get out of there. It's why it's going to feel. I think it's going to feel far more one-sided, but the game, maybe the Saints add a late score, probably makes it a little bit closer than it is. I don't expect this game to be very competitive at all, but we thought the same when they went up to Buffalo, and they're right in it through 3.5 quarters. So see how it goes Sunday with the Saints at the Rams, but I think the Saints do fall to 1-8. All right, it's after further review. We're brought to you by Rouse's, the official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints, helping you cover the spread. Saints are on the road. The Tigers have an open date, so no tailgating here in Baton Rouge or New Orleans this coming weekend, but it doesn't mean you can't pop into Rouse's. Of course, you want your beers, your bourbons, your wines, your drinks for the whole family, or you go to make your groceries. They've been helping you shop and make your groceries for 65 years over at Rouse's. We throw out the website a lot because at the website there's a tab that says weekly ad. So if you're shopping on a budget, you can go hit the weekly ad tab and see all of their deals and discounts and specials on how you can save when you shop at Rouse's, the official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Rouses.com, Rouses.com, Rouses. This feels like home. All right. We have a second here. We'll get to Ask Ryan and wrap up the show here in a smidge. And then I'm getting out of here, going to go do the trick-or-treat thing.
So much
Are
fun.
you doing trick-or-treat, or are you going to Boots on the Bayou right now?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go home first and then just kind of see. Well, we'll see where it goes. I don't think we don't have anybody trick-or-treat. We may hand out candy.
That's what I mean, yeah. Like sit out on the porch, hand out candy to the kids who come by in the neighborhood.
Man, our neighborhood's really not like that, though. But we'll see.
Just a bunch of uptight rich people?
No, just not a lot of kids. There are a few kids, I think, but I don't think there's a whole ton of kids in my neighborhood.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep. How old is too old to trick-or-treat?
Like 13.
Like 8th grade?
Yeah.
And once you get to high school, you shut it down?
Yeah, I mean, and 8th graders all want to be high school kids. So, I mean, I think 7th grade is probably the last year where you can legitimately go and trick-or-treat.
Okay.
But, I mean, even still, like if 7th graders go, they're trying to make out and do stuff. Like they're not really locked in on the candy. 6th grade's probably the last year where you're really like.
Where I used to get a pillowcase. I go trick-or-treat with a pillowcase.
I was a pillowcase guy.
I mean.
And Joker was about 30 pounds.
Fill that sucker up.
Did
you get home and you divide up the candy, you're trading with everybody.
Did you do like round 2? Did you ever fill up early, go drop it off, and then do it again?
Of course.
Yeah.
I go different neighborhoods. My neighborhood and my cousin's neighborhood. I grew up in Shenandoah. We go Shenandoah, then White Oak.
Yeah.
Hit them both.
Who had the better? White Oak. White Oak's all the rich people were. They had good candy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get some stingy people, though. That's my advice tonight. Don't be stingy.
Yeah. As we got older, though, Halloween turned into like playing pranks on people.
Yeah.
For us in Broadmoor. Broadmoor was, listen, that wasn't the.
I was a fat kid. I just wanted candy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is.
Trick-or-treating's fun, though, man. You get a pass, dude. You go with your buddies. Nobody really cared. Just go do your thing. Everybody's walking around. Costumes.
Yeah.
Probably super dangerous, really.
One year I went as an Aints fan. I had a Saints shirt. I covered up the S, so it just said Aints. I put a bag over my head. Did that one year when they were really bad. It's probably the Ditka era. No, it had to be before then. Ditka was 97 and 99.
Did you say trick or treat when you would walk up to the house?
Of course. Had to. Otherwise, we wouldn't give you candy.
Yeah.
Well, and get good candy. Don't get the crap nobody wants.
It's probably too late now.
Because you save like 10 cents. Yeah. Get the bag of the good stuff. Get the Twix and the Snickers and the Milky Way and the Dots and the.
Don't do the little baby thing of nerds.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Don't do that. That you open up and you just like take a shot.
I don't mind. That's okay. I don't mind that.
Nah, I don't like that. Or anything in a wrapper, like any sort of like taffy or.
Oh, I like taffy.
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Downlaters. Sugar daddies. It's just so good for your teeth.
What about sugar babies? I like sugar babies better than
fabulous.
sugar daddies. Yeah.
Sugar babies are good.
Yeah.
They are so good for your teeth.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Despite my addiction to sugar, I've like never had a cavity.
It's good genetics, bro.
It's true.
It really is.
Awful eyes. I'm bald. All that stuff. Body hair everywhere. But I got great teeth.
Have you broken a lot of bones in your life?
I broke this finger.
That's it.
Dang,
attaboy, Deke.
I got no hair on my head.
It's okay.
Body hair everywhere. Bad eyes. Well, which is fixed now thanks to Dr. Blake Williamson.
Strong bones.
But strong bones.
Good teeth.
And good teeth. Same thing, right? Calcium?
I think so.
Good calcium. I used to take a calcium supplement when I was a kid.
Can we talk about candy corn for a minute?
Like 1 minute, yes.
I think it's phenomenal. Let me just say
I like
that.
candy corn too.
Yep.
I don't understand the hate.
I think it's a great treat. I think it's a great Halloween treat. I love candy corn. And I think it's wonderful. That's it.
If you go to the Parish Construction and Roofing socials, there is a video of Theriot talking about candy corn. Not just candy corn, but all the candies.
Oh, yeah, I went over a few. I touched on a couple.
Well, I went around for our video and asked everybody what's the most overrated candy and then what's their favorite candy. And we did a full separate video just of you talking about all your candies. And there's also one in there about me getting pissed off at Joe for calling it Reese's instead of Reese's.
I saw that one.
Yeah. I don't, and people are like, oh, Reese's Pieces. No, that's not it. Why do people lose sight of like how to say a word? Like P-I-E-C-E-S is pieces. The word is pieces, like pieces of paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's Reese's Pieces or Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. It's someone's name, Reese. Reese apostrophe S, Reese's. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Reese's Pieces. That's what the candy is called.
They're all good, too.
Not Reese's. Why do people say that?
I don't know, but I think they're great. Whatever you call them, I love them.
Yeah. It's AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by Duplessis Builders, DuplessisBuilders.net. Oh, by the way, so I did get clearance to tell you they are full bore right now with their new outdoor kitchen setup. So they can build your big, beautiful custom dream pool, right? You want to build a big, giant, beautiful resort-style custom dream pool, they can do that. They also have a pick your pool option on the homepage where they have ready-made options for starting at $49,000. So you can build your pool starting as low as $49,000 to build the most elaborate pool design that you want. But they also now have their outdoor kitchen setups as well at DuplessisBuilders.net. So if you want to build that outdoor kitchen in addition to your pool, they can do it for you. Look at that. My goodness. So many options. Check it out at DuplessisBuilders.net. DuplessisBuilders.net. Great friends and family of the show. DuplessisBuilders.net.
After Further Review with Matt Moscona. Presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Down the stretch we come. Final segment here on a Friday edition of AFR. And thank God for the weekend. And I hope this weekend is a little less frenetic than the past weekend. But we all need a little reset, man. And looking forward to it. Halloween tonight, a little trick-or-treat. Get out there with the kids. Everybody be safe out and about. If you're going out to Boots on the Bayou tonight or tomorrow at Lamar Dixon, y'all have fun. Might make it to Chris Stapleton tomorrow. I don't like country music at all. I think Chris Stapleton's pretty good, though. I've heard some of his stuff. He's got a little southern rock vibe to him.
Bluesy.
Yeah, bluesy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In Parrish, we have a tent or whatever out there. And so you told me a while back that, like, I had to go. And so I told Eric, I was like, look, Ryan said, like, all of us, we all have to go, and so we got to go to this. So we put it on the calendar to go, so we're going to go.
Awesome.
Stapleton tomorrow.
He can really sing, that Stapleton. You're going to love it.
You have a parking pass for me?
You may enjoy it.
You have a parking pass for me? Are there parking passes at Lamar Dixon?
You know, I don't know about that, but
I mean, you literally have a company that contracts for parking at that venue.
Yeah.
You can't find me anywhere to park my vehicle?
Well,
somewhere that's not going to make me walk from East Jesus?
We'll find you somewhere. We'll take care of you. We'll find you a spot. Yeah.
Where I don't then have to walk a mile and a half?
You're not going to have to walk a mile and a half. A couple 100 yards, maybe. Is that all right?
No. I'm bougie.
Yeah.
I don't like to sit in traffic or wait in lines or walk far.
Maybe get a golf cart to come pick you up.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Talk to old Kyle Rogers. See if he can make it happen.
I mean, I don't rough it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I get it. I'm not big on roughing it either. So I feel you on that. Let's see what we can do.
I don't go outside much.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Greg Lehman asked Ryan, man, that governor sure is uninformed. Am I right? Oh, man. Chris asked Ryan, Matt, was the press conference as discombobulating in person as it was watching? I mean, yeah, it was not good. I have a Locked On LSU episode up right now if you want to check it out. Where I kind of went through a lot of the things in the press conference. And I don't think it's on Scott Ballard or John Carmich. They were put in a really tough situation. And those aren't media members. Those aren't, those aren't people that would typically be doing press conferences. I don't know if they've ever done a press conference.
Press conferences aren't easy.
Thank you for that dynamite contribution to the show. Thank you.
Putting
Corey
it
asked
out there.
Ryan if Tony V will do well in pro baseball.
It's going to be an interesting trial run for sure. I think he's either really, really good or he's really, really bad. Let me just say that.
Brad asked Ryan, can the governor ask the band to play neck?
Yeah, I think so.
You want to totally redeem yourself? Make that happen, governor. Make that happen. Oh, man. Who actually fired Brian Kelly? Was it Scott or the governor? It was Scott Woodward who fired Brian Kelly. I can very, very confidently tell you that. Steven said, how is Verge on the search committee and also a candidate? Well, he's not on the search committee for AD. He is leading the search for the new head coach, and he has assembled a 5-person committee in addition to him for the coach, not for the AD. The next university president, apparently, will hire an AD whenever that person is in place. We expect that announcement on Tuesday. You get to make the announcement?
We'll see. Never know.
All right, that'll do it for us. Use Paulie, thanks. Happy Halloween, y'all. We'll see you Monday at 3.
After further review.
Get on down the road. We remind you about First South Farm Credit, firstsouthland.com, firstsouthland.com. If you're thinking of buying land, your first call should be to First South Farm Credit, because if you're like Theriot, you hate hunting on someone else's property. Because when there's like the one big buck, you feel bad. You can't shoot it, right? You got to save it for them, don't you? You've told me this before. There's like the really big, bad mamma jamma that everybody wants. But if you bag that buck, that person, that's bad etiquette, right? It's bad form. So you don't do that. So how do you fix that?
Get your own.
Get your own land. You know who can help you do that? First South Farm Credit. It's where your first call when it comes to buying land is First South Farm Credit. Go to firstsouthland.com. Start there at the website. You want to explore the rural lifestyle? You can do it at First South Farm Credit. firstsouthland.com. Great investment, maybe. Timber property as well. Ask your CPA. firstsouthland.com.